Hey, happy day. I just came back from the gun range. It was a blast. Boomity, boomity, boom, boom. It's great fun. It's a great sport. I will say it's kind of like golf. Every now and again, you want to take your golf clubs and toss them into the creek, right? Because you had a bad day. Guns are kind of like that as well. I get the target almost all the time, and then the next day I come out and I want to take that handgun and throw it away. But you know what? It's a great sport. And it's something, it's kind of like martial arts, right? I mean, it's a great physical thing. Guns, not so much, but hopefully you'll see where I'm going. Martial arts, physical. I've been doing it for over 30 years. It's great, and you can defend yourself, and the chances of ever getting into a fight are very slim. Guns are the same. When you need a gun, you need a gun. And I just went from sport over to self-defense. Did you get that? Did you follow? It's an important thing. And go over to California. You can get a permit there. It's hard. It's like watching paint dry, but you can get one. A permit meaning to carry a firearm, a handgun on your person. And when you get one, it's like the government gives you an umbrella, and as soon as it starts to rain, they take it away. There's a guy in LA recently. He came home to his house. He was in his yard, and two guys attacked him with guns. He pulled his legal gun out, and he shot at them. Newsom, the commie dictator leader, I guess, governor of California, he took his permit away. He said, "How dare you shoot back?" Wow. Then you have another wacko judge down east in the US of A. He says, "Hey, you know what? I guess you can have a gun, but you can't buy one." Duh. How does that work? It's reminding me of years ago, I think it was Prime Minister Harper in Canada. He said prostitution is now legal, but it's illegal to be a customer. Duh. Anyway, kind of prostitution, guns, I'm really bouncing here, but I'm trying to create a sense, something for you to take away here today. So this judge says, you have a right to keep and bear arms. I get it. It's in the Constitution, but you don't have a right to buy one. You don't have the right to acquire one. U.S. District Judge John Kane. He's an 86-year-old appointee of Jimmy Carter way back in 1977, and he's still sitting on the bench. Retire now. That would be good. Son of a gun. Guns. I got to tell you, guns are okay. And it's a great sport. Buy a gun. Buy ammunition. Learn how to use it. I've put so many guns in the hands of so many left-wing people on purpose, and they fight. I don't want to touch it. But when they start to shoot it under great duress, you can't get the gun out of their hands because they like it. It's fun. And it's a feeling of power, but it's an interesting thing. Y'all should try it. California, back to the craziness that's going on there. Here's some stats for you. 12% of the nation's population is in California. There's 30% of the nation's population, or pardon me, I'm going to get this. Backing up now. California has 12% of the nation's population. There's 30% of the nation's homelessness. And blacks in California account for 6.5% of the state's population, but blacks account for 40% of the state's homelessness. And the black community is interesting because 70% of all children who are born in the black community don't have a father. If a woman is homeless on the streets in California, there's a 100% chance that she will be raped. Hey, Governor, why don't you just keep on taking the guns away from the people who are trying to protect their lives and family and kids? What is wrong with you? Jeez. Communists and governments in California and other places, they fall under this, right? Commies, under that heading. They want you demoralized. They want you divided. They want you to be controlled. They want you dead. Maybe. Get rid of us. Guys, the agenda of the global elitists whose goal is the transformation of America, North America, the world, and the realization of the New World Order. They want a New World Order. Their agenda is pretty simple, actually. Depopulation, mass migration, get rid of the Christians everywhere, particularly in the West, get rid of this national sovereignty stuff and radical reduction of privacy, transform the natural free market system into a goofy stakeholder kind of system. Nobody understands it. I don't think the people who are trying to make it understand it. You know, it's a kind of socialism, but there's new words that have to be crafted here to describe what's going on. Most visible agenda is the forced reduction of all of this climate change stuff, emissions and so on. And, you know, they're talking about fertilizer now to farmers, and they're doing all they can to screw us around. It's working. We got to fight back. We got to push. We got to fight. We don't like these people. Don't like them at all. Lastly, let me share this with you. In America, 100,000 Americans are alive today that are over the age of 100. 10% of that number, 10,000 Canadians, over 100, are alive today. I think 100% of those people don't like what politicians have done to the country that they live in and that many of them fought for. Hey, y'all come back. See ya.